Okay, kids, here's the latest in the insanity. As you can see, the shock strut, the McPherson strut, is about to be taken out. Those are on order. They won't be here for about 3 days. As you may also notice, over here are the control arms. There are a bunch of control arms and so forth. And here's the thing. Here's an example of the old and the new. Now the old, to move it, it's real easy to move. Okay, I mean, like easy. This one, I promise you, can't move it at all. Okay, so these are flippy floppy. They're ridiculous. Now I'll show you another example. The old ones. I mean, hang on. I think that, yeah, I mean, they're shot. So anyway, I'm putting all new stuff on, and as you can see, this control arm is new. That control arm there is new, and that's the brake caliper there. And just for people who are wondering, no, it's not under pressure. It's being supported by the bungee. And we're putting in a new shock strut. Yay, big deal. And this is the actual wheel hub that has 220,000 miles on it. Anyway, here's the new one that I will be putting in, which is obviously going to be in a little better shape than a 220,000 mile wheel hub. As you can see, the sway bar connectors are disconnected, and you can't see it, but in here is actually the tie rod that goes to the steering system, and that's what's in back of me on the actual on the table. So let's see if we can get under here. That is where the steering knuckle is, and there is the end of the tie rod end, and so forth. So all this crap is going to be refreshed, and basically all new suspension, new McPherson strut, new wheel hub, the whole 9 yards. Nice work if you can get it. Anyway, that's the mid-job update. Okay, we're back with the Beamer. Still working on the front suspension. As you can see, this is the old strut. And what's crazy is, you can read right there, 0212 of 08. In other words, this strut dates back to 2008, 20 years ago, almost. And 200,000, but this is the original equipment. Gee, I think it's shot. Anyway, here is the new strut that's going in on the driver's side. Yay. Also, we're going to put a new hub on there. That's the original hub also. So that's one of the things that's going to go in. And as you can see, everything's disconnected, discombobulated. Here's the brake caliper hanging in midair like it's supposed to. And today, the goal is to stick in, to see if I can get the new strut in, and maybe get the new hub on, and maybe start reassembling the front end. The car's been on the disabled list for a week and a half now, waiting for parts to come in. And I've got a whole bunch of parts, the strut being one of them. Okay, that's it. Here I go. Okay, ladies and gents, you won't believe this. The new shock absorber and spring and everything are all in. Yay! Not necessarily all tightened down, but now, and also the hub, I finally got the hub off. That was very difficult. And I also started putting in the connector for the sway bar. So that's kind of at least placed there. So, and these bolts up top that hold the shock are kind of sort of, you know, hand tight. And now the problem here is I need brand new bolts for the wheel hub, because these are one-time use only. And the brake caliper, I'm ordering new parts because these are one-time use only. And all that jazz. So I've got a bunch of new bolts coming. That's going to take a whole freaking week to get here. So I'm basically stalled. In the meantime, you'll be glad to know that I'm supporting the brake calipers so that it doesn't stress the brake line. Yay. Anyway, we are once again stalled for a week, which sucks. But life in the big city. Okay, bye.